Hey guys, welcome in. It is the Digital Shaman. Welcome to the channel where we discuss the intersection of spirituality and technology. So with that being said, I am debuting a new segment today entitled Inspirational Mediumship Messages. And what I mean by that, that's going to be just a very quick daily tarot segment, not related to cryptocurrency, just kind of like, your daily tarot like people do for, hey, Aries, Taurus, in this case, for now, I'm starting off with all sign. Eventually I will get to sign by sign, and just a little bit heads up, because I know that YouTube is kind of littered full of a lot of daily tarot readings that specifically focus on, love, relationships, twin flames. I know that's a big one. But over here on the Digital Shaman channel, my mediumship messages, number one, are definitely always going to come from spirit. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment in terms of my own intuitive reader background. But primarily, I am focused on, money, abundance talk, career, finance, business, really, I'm pretty much of the person, like I'm big on kind of productivity, how we can get ahead, I guess one of the terms would be positive psychology, so I'm kind of just really, like I said, that's why it's inspirational mediumship. Personally, in my own astrology chart, I am Sag, moon, and rising. So I'm very jubilant in that way, but personally, I feel like, there's enough love, and that's not my strong suit. One thing, just FYI for any new tarot readers, go with your strong suit. Like I talk about this amongst my own tarot friends. Like some of us, like we just are very uncomfortable with relationship readings. And, obviously I think it's always 50-50, the majority of people are coming and that's what they want, 50%, in the DC tarot meetup group that I run, I find that there is a big crowd of us that use, tarot and astrology and other divination arts for personal development, so at the end of the day, there's someone out there for everyone. I hope if you have somehow landed on this channel, landed on this YouTube video, that, this message resonates and helps you out somehow in some capacity. Right now I feel that one big aspect of Age of Aquarius is, I've seen it kind of floating around on Twitter. I haven't seen the hard math. Let's just say I haven't seen the hard math, but I'm pretty sure, if you just say it out loud, it makes sense that they did a ranking of millionaires by zodiac sign. And I would Google it real quick, but it's cool. I just know that I want to say Aquarius was near the top. I want to say it was like Taurus, of course, I think either Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, something like that. And think about it. What is, when you think about Aquarian people, they're normally obviously eccentric, genius, very smart. And, Aquarius also rules what? Technology. And what do we see being minted day by day? Cryptocurrency, millionaires, and tech billionaires. So, what I say all this to say, what a time to be alive, and everything in between. People really I just kind of skipped over one big Aquarian theme, not just groups and connectivity, but the internet. That is the heartbeat of the Age of Aquarius, and why I feel abundance is there for everyone. And, let us not be reminded that that's me trying to mimic the Uranus symbol is a little antenna. So I think that's also connection to divinity, being divinely guided in groups or individuals coming together. I mean, it's normally individuals coming together to do what? Equal a group, and that's YouTube, social media, Instagram, that like we're just on that wave. So I just bring all that to say, just a little bit about what to expect from this new segment, so I'm not saying, if you're not here for a love reading, roll out. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for them, it has to definitely be, if I come in one day and I'm all like, I'm not a twin flame person. Let me say that, like, I'm not even going to share that story on the internet ever. But, who knows? Like I said, and that's actually a perfect segue into, just a little bit about my own intuitive background. So, it's all in my natal chart. I am a Capricorn sun sign, but I have, and it kind of makes sense when you think about this channel. I have Uranus in the 12th house. So I just talked about Uranus is what? Technology, this and that, genius. And 12th house is what? The spiritual house. So I smashed them together. And then here I am, the digital shaman. So, I do have a lot of strong Neptune, in my chart. I have moon conjunct Neptune. And actually right now I'm swaying between in terms of transits, Neptune, she just left my third house. Excuse me. Yeah, she left my third house to go into the fourth. And that was crazy. Um, in terms of just spiritual contact. And then, since Neptune is currently retrograde, I think one of the few that's left, we're slowly getting out this. Sorry, my foot is itching. It's live on YouTube. My foot is itching. Oh, no, actually my ankle. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I said Neptune's one of the few planets still kind of in retrograde. Since we're slowly getting out of our retro. I think Saturn just went direct. Mercury retrograde ends next week. Oh, I'm recording this, so I'll say this again. But yeah, so this is the inspirational mediumship message for 12 October 2021. And of course, you can land on it today when I post this, or you can land back on it October of next year, or anytime, I do that. Anytime you're watching tarot on YouTube, the message is when you need it. So just kind of keep that in mind. So going back to my spiritual intuitive background. So like I said, I'm swaying between a third and fourth house, Neptune, transit. But like I said, natally, I have a lot of strong Neptune, what else makes me qualified? Capricorn's got to be like, what makes you an authority to say you channel messages and stuff like that. So a few more things. So let's see, North Node, Cancer, 8th house. So that's definitely now the path that I'm on. Especially, I think, your North Node transits don't really waken up until you hit your late 30s. So I don't want to say my age on the internet, ha 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 ha. But, I'm definitely maturing where, and, thankful enough. So just a little bit about my day job. I'm an IT auditor, cybersecurity auditor. So I can't really talk a lot about that. I don't want this video to blow up. But I say all that to say that, I'm in a space where I'm able to, utilize the time where I'm not, working on my 9 to 5 to, see about creating spiritual business. And I think that's very much so, 8th house, North Node, 8th house, North Node, 8th house, other people's money, North Node, destiny. It's very different. I had a lot of resistance in terms of, what's the opposite of the 8th house? The second, a traditional job. I'm an auditor for the government. It don't get more dang dry traditional than that. So, again, in terms of just, my own intuitive, know-how, hoo-ha, where does it come from? My awakening code was 444. And anyone who's, about that life, about that woke life, knows that 444 is what? It's angels, is being connected to spirit. And let me tell you, anywhere I go, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go into my, the chair is hiding it. I have a little, organizer. Sorry, hang tight. That's just, Apple Watch was going off. That's just some other stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was saying I'm not going to go into my organizer and show y'all I got a psychic reading done. What was that? Was that August? Yeah, I think August. We had a natural living expo here in the DC area. It's a long story. And my friend went with me, and we both got psychic readings done. And mine was 2 pages. Hers was half a page. And when the lady sat down, like immediately her pen started rolling. She's like, man, your guys are very chatty. And, I've gone to other, let's just say spiritual events, and people come up to me and they start whispering. They're like, oh, I have a message for you. So like I said, my guys make it extremely prevalent. The 444 wasn't just a wake up code one time. It's every single day. Like I checked the time. It could be 9:44. I normally wake up 6:44 in the morning. So, but that's a blessing. And, more and more I need to lean into that. I'm gonna leave it at that, because I have talked enough. But I kind of I didn't want to just go in here and bust up here and start this inspirational mediumship series without kind of giving you all a little bit about my background, especially since I just kind of jumped into the crypto, and I have some more stuff coming. I'm gonna actually start getting into, which I guess would be the third segment of the digital shaman channel. So it's gonna be tarot readings. So tarot readings of all types, specifically, like I said, these inspirational mediumship, and the cryptocurrency, which I really find fun. I hope that I'm bringing together crypto people and tarot people, astrology people. I hope we're all kind of coming together here on this channel. And then, you see the modality that I use, like digital tarot app. apps. So that's going to be the third segment coming online probably this week, is talking a little bit about the spiritual apps, tarot apps that I use, because I think that's very important. Again, you know, I'm here to just push forward lots of ideas and concepts to support the age of spirituality and lifestyle in the age of Aquarius. That is pretty much what we're about. So